Six-time NBA champion Scottie Pippen is once again making waves with his outspoken views. This time taking aim at the long-standing debate over the greatest basketball player of all time. Pippen argues that the entire premise is built on shaky ground and that there is simply no such thing as a singular GOAT in the sport. Pippen contends that the way greatness is often measured is flawed, influenced by media narratives and public sentiment rather than pure performance or consistent criteria. He didn't shy away from referencing his famous former teammate, Michael Jordan, questioning what truly makes someone great and suggesting that some accolades, like MVPs, can be media-gained. He used Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic as a prime example of this perceived bias. Pippen highlighted that Jokic, a three-time MVP and the centerpiece of a championship team, was notably omitted from the All-NBA First Team in 2023. The same year he led his team to a title. Pippen expressed his disbelief, stating, quote, "I saw AF, ain't two-time. Should have been three-time MVP. Not even get picked by his peers." He sees this as clear evidence of how dominance and efficiency can be overlooked in favor of other factors. Pippen also touched on LeBron James, acknowledging him as one of the greatest winners for his numerous finals appearances, but questioning if winning alone, without proper context, makes him the greatest player ever. He also brought up historical figures like 11-time champion Bill Russell and the influential Julius Erving, noting how they are often overlooked in modern GOAT discussions due to changing metrics or generational biases. For Scottie Pippen, the conversation about basketball greatness should be more nuanced, recognizing the layered contributions and different ways players have impacted the game, rather than trying to crown a single, often subjectively chosen, greatest of all time. Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green is facing pointed criticism from analyst Emmanuel Acho following a controversial play and Green's subsequent remarks. In Game 2 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Green received his fifth technical foul of the playoffs for striking Naz Reid in the face. After the game, Green stated he was tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. Emmanuel Acho, however, strongly pushed back against Green's framing of the issue. Acho accused Green of attempting to hide behind legitimate racial issues to deflect criticism for his actions, which Acho described as objectively reckless. Speaking on the facility, Acho bluntly labeled Green a dirty basketball player, citing Green's history of accumulating the most technical and flagrant fouls since entering the league. Quote, "Draymond Green, you're not the angry black man. You're just a dirty basketball player. That's what we believe you to be." Acho emphasized the distinction between addressing real racial issues and using them as a shield for on-court behavior. He referenced a list of Green's past controversial incidents, including hitting LeBron James, stepping on Domantas Sabonis, and punching former teammate Jordan Poole, in addition to the recent incident with Naz Reid. Quote, "We're not suggesting you're an angry black man. We're simply suggesting you might be a dirty basketball player, because you do what nobody else in the NBA does. At least not as frequently." With the Warriors currently without Stephen Curry, the need for Green to remain composed and on the court is paramount. Acho's strong comments highlight the ongoing debate surrounding Green's playing style and the consequences of his actions, particularly in high-stakes playoff games. Officiating is once again a major talking point in the NBA playoffs, specifically following Game 3 between the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The focus of the controversy centers on the calls made against Warriors forward Draymond Green, with significant fan backlash aimed at crew chief Scott Foster. Green entered Game 3 already under a microscope, being one technical foul away from a suspension and having recently addressed what he perceives as a negative narrative surrounding him. The game itself saw Green officiated tightly, culminating in him fouling out with over 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter of a close game. The Warriors eventually lost 102-97. A key moment that ignited the controversy was a blocking foul called on Green, his fourth personal foul, involving Timberwolves forward Julius Randle. The Warriors challenged the call, but it was upheld after review by the officials, including Foster. This decision not only saddled Green with his fourth foul but also cost the Warriors their challenge for the remainder of the game. The call and the tight whistle throughout the game drew strong reactions from fans on social media. with many expressing disbelief and frustration. Some accused Scott Foster of having a personal grudge against Green and suggested he was actively trying to provoke him into a technical foul. Green's absence due to foul trouble was keenly felt by the Warriors, who were already playing without star guard Stephen Curry. They were leading when Green picked up his fourth foul and reportedly struggled without their defensive anchor for much of the second half. The tight calls on Green are undoubtedly seen by many as having played a significant role in the outcome of the crucial Game 3 loss. The NBA offseason is already buzzing with speculation surrounding LeBron James and whether the veteran superstar will exercise his player option to potentially explore playing elsewhere in his 22nd season. However, according to analyst Shannon Sharpe, those anticipating LeBron's departure from Los Angeles are likely to be disappointed. Sharpe is firmly on the record stating his belief that LeBron has absolutely no reason to part ways with the Los Angeles Lakers. He dismissed the idea of a return to Cleveland, questioning the motivation when LeBron is already playing alongside a talent like Luka Doncic in LA. Sharpe emphasized LeBron's apparent affinity for the Lakers organization and his life in Los Angeles. Quote, "I think LeBron really loves the Lakers. I really think he loves living in LA." To underscore his point, Sharpe drew a comparison to other Lakers legends who remained with the franchise, stating, quote, "Shaq is the only one I can remember that came here and left. Kareem didn't leave. Wilt didn't leave. Kobe didn't leave. Magic didn't leave. Shaq wanted money." This suggests Sharpe doesn't believe financial motivation is the primary driver for LeBron at this stage. Sharpe also highlighted the basketball fit in Los Angeles, noting LeBron's existing chemistry with teammates like Rui Hachimura and Austin Reaves, and his understanding of the team's dynamics, with Luka Doncic continuing to integrate into coach J.J. Redick's system, and LeBron having expressed a willingness to take a backseat. Sharpe sees a compelling opportunity for LeBron to chase another championship alongside Doncic, adding to his already illustrious legacy. While LeBron holds the power to decide his next step, Shannon Sharpe's conviction is clear. He expects LeBron James to remain in purple and gold. According to LA Times columnist Bill Plaschke, the Los Angeles Lakers are facing a painful truth this offseason, one that involves parting ways with a popular and valuable member of their core, Austin Reaves. Despite acknowledging Reaves as a breath of fresh air and a fan favorite who had a strong regular season, averaging career highs in points, assists, and rebounds while demonstrating consistency and playing with intent, Plaschke argues that his performance in the recent playoff series against the Minnesota Timberwolves exposed a critical need the Lakers must address. Plaschke contends that Reaves struggled significantly in the playoff loss, citing poor shooting from deep and difficulties on defense against more athletic opponents. He suggests Reaves was unable to match the physicality of the Timberwolves and disappeared in crucial fourth-quarter moments. This playoff slump, according to the columnist, highlighted that if Austin Reaves is viewed as the Lakers' third-best player, the team isn't built for championship contention. The core of Plaschke's argument is the Lakers' desperate need for a dominant big man, a lob partner and rim protector, a void that was apparent in their playoff exit. He believes that to acquire the caliber of center needed to truly compete, the Lakers will have to trade their most attractive asset, which he argues is Austin Reaves. While acknowledging that the Lakers organization, stars like LeBron James and Luka Doncic, and the fanbase do not want to trade Reaves, Plaschke insists it's a necessary sacrifice. He frames it as a painful truth to get something special that the team desperately needs. They must give up something special that they already have. The columnist suggests that any pursuit of elite centers would likely necessitate including Reaves in a trade package, making his departure an unfortunate but, in his view, essential step for the Lakers to reach true contention.